You're
doing good.
Are you speaking in full volume so I can just make sure I can hear you well?
Yes, this is Ashley testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. It was a good
Sounds
fight.
good. Okay, sounds good. And when I'm talking, no problems on the audio on your end?
No, sounds
Great.
good.
Okay, good evening to the press. See some new faces jumping on and some mainstays. Jeremy, Kenyon, Mark, Sam, evening. Pretty good start there. 3 fights tonight. 1 down, 2 to go. Stand by, we'll hear from Jerwin. And if Jonathan is coming out, we should try to hear from him as well. If anybody wants to hear from him, please make a note here in the chat. We can definitely grab him. If we don't get him on the Zoom and you feel like you want to hear from him for your story, we can help you get in touch with him and his team. Congrats. Thanks. Take care. Get home safe. Good luck. Be in touch. So stand by for the champion. Okay, folks, Jerwin and Kahas, Junior Bantamweight World Champ, is about to join us. So please use the raise hand function on the Zoom webinar here, and we can queue you up for questions. Thanks, Jeremy. We'll give Jerwin a minute to sit down, get settled, and give some opening comments on that tough fight. Stand by. Okay, Jerwin, congratulations. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Congrats, champ. Hell of a fight. You are the longest reigning world champion in boxing today. This is your 9th successful defense. Congratulations. Give us your thoughts. How are you feeling right now after that tough 12-round fight?
I'm so happy, sir, that I defend my title, and it's a long time to wait for this opportunity to fight. Also, I'm happy to I'm won the first fight of BBC BBC promotion, and I will say thanks first God and our big boss cement and my sponsor and my team. I will thank you also for this a big win for us.
Can you start? You mentioned to Jim Gray on the Showtime telecast moments ago that this was the toughest world title fight you've been in. Was this the toughest fight of your pro career so far?
Yes, sir. So far, sir, this is my top fight. Nine defense. This is the toughest and hardest for me because Jonathan Rodriguez big hard, and also he trained hard for this fight, this opportunity, and that's why that fight is good, sir. Is for me, for the fans also.
Let's take questions now. Keith Eidick is with us here at Mohegan Sun. Keith, you want to go first?
Jerwin, congratulations. When you knocked him down at the end of the 8th round, did you think you had him at that point in the fight?
We don't. I can expect that knockdown, sir, because we planned that time is only relax. Then I hit one punch, and Jonathan. I'm shocked also, sir, that he got knocked down.
Were you surprised that he was able to come back in the beginning of the 9th round the way that he did and make it such a fight?
Yeah, I thought the 9 rounds or 8 rounds. I thought he stopped because in the knockdown I saw him. He looked at his corner and then he said he cannot do it. But his corner to get up and fight, and Jonathan, he did come back, sir. That's why I respect Jonathan, sir.
So you thought when he went down that he was not going to continue?
Yeah, because I look at him, then he looked at his corner, then he's like that. Then I thought he stopped, but his corner said that get and fight again. That's why Jonathan come back.
What do you? I know you have a lot of respect for him now after that type of fight. What do you think he did for his career tonight by fighting you the way that he did?
Yes, sir.
Joe, what do you think Jonathan did for his career? He elevated it, right?
Yeah.
By the way he fought you, Jonathan helped his career.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, Jonathan. For me, this this is what's called that experience, a good experience for me, and I think Jonathan also this fight is big experience for him to come back again and come fight again and world championship.
Okay, I just want to say, everybody who said Jonathan Rodriguez wasn't worthy to be the mandatory challenger, yeah, say that now. So that was an unbelievable fight.
I just have one question, and if both of you can answer this. Now that you've satisfied your mandatory defense, do you want unification fights? And if so, who do you want to fight?
For me, sir, I have opportunity. I want to fight everyone who champion this division. I want Estrada, Chocolatito, all of the big names in my division, sir. I want the big fight for me, sir. And we tawagan yeah, plan of session. But
The champ said it best. The champ proved tonight again in his 9th world title defense that he's for real. He was out of the ring 16 months. He was here training for 7, so he got a little tired. The legs, didn't work as well. But he showed that he deserves to be with Ioka, to be with Chocolatito, to be with Estrada, to be with those guys. So, everybody knows in boxing that the 4 guys are kind of fighting in a tournament. So we'll take a look and see if Ioka is available, or his dream fight always with Chocolatito or Rungasa.
Do you think, Sean, because, as you said, the other guys are tied up fighting each other with the mandatory situation and everything, that Ioka is the most realistic unification fight?
I think Ioka's realistic, but in the meanwhile, I think he deserved what he did on Showtime tonight. The performance he put, Mr. Al Heyman was thrilled with it. Steven Espinosa, Showtime, we have nothing but praise and thanking them for doing this fight when everybody looked at this fight like it was a terrible fight, like it shouldn't even be there. So we're just gonna, enjoy tonight, enjoy the victory, and then sort things out after he has a nice trip to New York City for his first time ever.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Keith, and thank you, Sean. The respect, Jerwin, that you showed for Jonathan was evident, and Jonathan showed for you. It takes 2 to tango, and you both put on an incredible performance. Let's take a couple of questions from Zoom here before we get to our next fight. Let's start with Jeremy Herridges from Fansided. Jeremy, go ahead.
Hi, Jerwin. Congratulations on an excellent fight, maybe the best fight of 2021. I know it looked from the stands, looking at home, that it was very, very close. Were you concerned that you might not get the decision?
He said it was very, very close, but did you ever feel that you weren't going to win the decision?
yes, sir. I feel that I win this every round, and the knockdown is a big advantage for me, sir.
Yeah, so he felt good. He felt good that he'd done enough to win the fight. Absolutely.
In round 9, 8 and 9, it seems like you really went for the knockout. Did that tire you out in rounds 10, 11, and 12?
9 and 10, you really went for the knockout. So did you feel kind of tired 10, 11, and 12? Out of you?
Yeah. I in the 9 rounds, sir. I thought Rodriguez is, I thought he's done, and I feel that he's not, he's.
Yeah, what he means is he feels like he went for it and he thought he had him, and he definitely the last couple rounds his legs were, they weren't the best under him at that time, so he just had to dig down with his heart and fight. All respect to Jonathan, the man never quit coming forward, and him and Jerwin proved again, Mexico, Philippines makes the best fights ever.
Last question for me. I know that you had a 16-month layoff. Do you feel that it took you a little bit longer to get going in the fight because of the layoff?
Yes, yes, sir. I feel, only in the my mind, I
Feel a little sluggish,
Yeah.
a little slow.
later slow. Then I feel my leg also. I cannot move really good because maybe that the long layoff is.
Yeah, the long layoff caught up with him towards the end of the fight. It took him a little while to get going. Once he got his timing down, he did wonderful in the middle rounds, but those last 3 rounds, he really had to dig down and show character who he is.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, and congratulations again on an excellent performance.
Thanks, Jeremy. Let's just go one more here. Let's go to Steve Angelis with ABS and CBN from the Philippines. Steve, go ahead.
Hi, Jerwin. Siyempre, Tagalog tayo. You sacrificed a lot for this fight. 7 months ka dito, nahiwalay ka sa family mo, dito ka lang sa LA. How do you feel about that, yung na-sacrifice mo to prepare for this?
Unang-una po, masayang-masaya po kami at lahat po ng dasal namin dininig ng Panginoon at ngayong oras na to, napakasaya namin kasi lahat ng sakripisyo namin, halos 2 taon na sakripisyo namin ay accomplish namin, na gawa namin ng maayos at napanalo namin yung laban. Para sa amin, sir, parang reward sa amin to na panalo kami. Ito yung sakripisyo nagbunga lahat ng sakripisyo namin. 7 months kaming nahiwalay sa pamilya namin at ito, maganda. Lahat ng mga sakripisyo namin na nabawi, sir.
And syempre, ano nang balak mo? Uuwi ka na ba and get ready for the next fight or gala ka muna dito sa US?
Yun po, sa ngayon po, kung ano mang plano ni Coach, babalik kami uli sa Pilipinas or mag-stay. Basta ang sa amin ngayon, tutulungan pa namin ng ating kababayan na si Yumer sa kanyang preparation sa Olympic. Kaya depende po kung ano mang maplano nito. Basta ang importante sa amin ngayon na depensa namin ng corona at suportahan din namin si Yumer sa darating niyang Olympic po sa makuha niyang gold medal po.
Good to hear. And last question, anong mensahe mo para sa ating bayan?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng sa Panginoon na lahat ng sakripisyo namin dininig at nagpapasalamat ako sa tao na ginamit niya na matuloy itong laban na to, lalo na kay Sir Sean, sa team namin, lalo na sa mga sponsor namin, Big Boss Cement, Hydroxo, Intense Tank, Home Suit, Tribal. Nagpapasalamat kami, Petra, Big Boss Cement, nagpapasalamat sa pamilya, sa survival camp, sa buo po, sa Philippine Navy, sa lahat po ng sumuporta sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa kababayan natin dyan sa Pilipinas, sa nagdasal. Maraming salamat po. At ang tagumpay na to ay para sa ating lahat. Napasaya po na ano nyo po yung laban ko na sa kahit paano sa ganitong paraan na ano kayo sa laban namin, na enjoy po ninyo yung laban namin. At maraming salamat po.
Okay, Jerwin, thank you very much. That's all we have time for tonight. Congratulations again. We wish you good luck in your travels. We will see you for your next fight.
Thank you so much, sir.
And to the press, we'll be back after our next bout.